Okay, in today's video we're going to have a look at the my latest refurbishment and upgrade, and plus my new DS4e controller. First off, we'll have a look at the rotator. This was, I should say, a 502 Emotator 502 rotator, which has been upgraded to a 507, being the fact that the AC motor was removed and was replaced with a 24 volt DC motor. You can see a bit more of that in the previous video. Gearing was changed to accommodate the DC motor. This is more about showing the operation of this rotator. So first off, you might notice the mast clamp, which we'll have a look at. The mast clamp is unique in the 502, and this one is a 3-piece self-centering. So basically, if I undo the nuts here, when you, just a bit tight. When you put your mast in, undo that one as well, that will self-center. Alright, so you always get it in the middle. So that's one good feature about this particular rotator and its mast clamp. This mast clamp was used in other rotators as well, but it was mainly used on the 502, which now is the 507. So basically, so when we move around the front, or the back, whichever way you want to look at it, I've actually replaced, I'll take out the plug for now, the little plug, so you can see it's better. So basically I've replaced the plug socket arrangement, which is hard to get a hold of, and I put in a 105's terminal block, which is a staggered stepped terminal block. You can probably see it on its side there. So it's staggered, just a few minor modifications, and again you'll see more about that in the previous video. This rotator has a seal on the bottom of it. You can see the seal around the top there, on the bottom of the bearing ring, all the way around. So yeah, so I've labelled it on this side, it says air rotator. So basically 6-bolt stud pattern on the bottom, and more information on the bottom of course. So 6 bolts as opposed to 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the bottom. So it makes it a lot better for mounting wise. A few more bolts to hold the whole thing together on the tower or mast. So we'll plug him back into his thing, because we're going to do a test in this later. I won't forget to do that. So yeah, that's a brief run around of the 507. So now with the DS4e controller, the DS4 controller is basically running gear from a Daiwa, internals been refurbished and upgraded and whatnot. So, and I'm running an Emotator dual action speed control in this control. So basically, if you have a quick listen to this, the actual direction switches are in 2 actions. So it's a small click first. Probably can't hear it. I will give you low speed, and then next one will give you high speed. So you go low speed, high speed, and then you can lock. And we have variable speed control in here, which I'll show you more on the high speeds. We have variable control on the high speed there as well. So it's a very basic controller. So yeah, and we'll probably go around the back. I'm disconnecting the back because it's all plugs and sockets. So we have on the back a 8-pin synth socket, but we're only using 5 of those wires. We have the meter adjustment here, and we have a fused IEC socket, as well as an earth bolt, and we've got a cable information and a few other bits and pieces on there as well. So there's a quick run around of that. So we'll plug him back in again, we'll set him up, and we'll take him for a bit of a drive. So we'll move the rotator back a bit, we'll sit that in there. There's somewhere, let's move him forward so we can reach it. So it's probably something like about there somewhere. Yeah, something that'll do. So we'll turn him on. Help if I turn it on, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, helps if I turn the power on. So this display has a LED illumination in it as well, so you probably can't see that with all the light I've got around here. So yeah, basically it has LED illumination. So basically, if we just take it for a bit of a drive now, just might move the rotator a bit further forward. So basically we'll go into low speed first, we'll go around to the left. So we'll come around to the left, and that's just slow speed. in the first section, and then we can go, we'll dial up the high speed, and then we can go back to low speed. So you can see the difference between high and low speed. Low speed's around about 12 volts. High speed is variable from 12 through to 27 odd volts. So basically, when in this mode, you can dial him down, and that's back to 12 volts. There's about half speed, which is roughly about 18 volts thereabouts, something like that. And then we've hit the end stops, so we'll come around to the end, we've hit the limit end stops. So we can come back the other way, and we can do high speed, and then when we get the high speed, we actually can lock it. So you've got hands-free operation, so you can actually go around, and you actually can play with your speeds, speed up and down, and, variable speed, and then you can knock it out, go back to low speed to hone in on a particular position, then stop, and we'll just go again, high speed, lock, or slow him down a bit. The rotational of this is about, high speed's about 30, about 40 seconds roughly, high speed for 360 degrees rotation, about 110 to 120 seconds for in low speed mode for a full 360 degree rotation. And being variable, it's anything between those two times would be your rotation time, depending on what speed you're running at the time. So we'll come back to low speed before we get to our south. There we are, back in low speed again. Come around to south. It has about 5 degrees overlap thereabouts, 5 or 7, maybe 10. So basically, there we are. There's that. We'll bring him back around the north. Little low speed start up, and then we'll take him back up to high speed. And away we go. Up through 90 east. We'll slow him down to hone in on our north position. And there we have it, a few rotations of the 507 24 volt DC rotator controlled by a DS4e controller. Thank you very much. We'll see you next video. Bye.